My beloved, lean in. Heaven is brushing against your soul tonight, stirring winds that do not blow every day. This is not an ordinary hour. This is a hinge where the unseen pushes open a door you thought was sealed. At the threshold of midnight, what was delayed begins to move, what was hidden begins to surface, and what belongs to you will not be withheld. Beloved soul, tonight carries a pulse you cannot mistake. The air feels heavy with possibility because eternity is pressing itself into your story. At the last moment before the clock shifts, the heavens have prepared an exchange. What was burdened becomes blessing, what was closed becomes open, and what was lost returns with light. Do not think this is just another night. Heaven has carved this moment with fire, marking it as a turning point in your life. Between the end and the beginning, there is a divine pause, and in that pause, angels move swiftly. They are carrying the answers you have been waiting for into your tomorrow. Type Amen if you believe in God. The Spirit whispers, "This night is sacred." What seems still is alive with movement. When the clock nears midnight, a release will fall like rain over your life. The silence you feel is not emptiness, it is the gathering of heaven's strength before the breakthrough explodes in your favor. Child of eternity, pay close attention. At the edge of midnight, the earth yawns in endings, but heaven bursts with beginnings. What has been tangled will loosen. What has resisted will surrender. This is the appointed time where the old season breaks and a fresh river begins to flow. Do not mistake this whisper for chance. It has come to you with urgency, carrying heaven's breath. Tonight is different. The pages of your life are being turned in the unseen. When midnight brushes across the sky, a chapter closes that no longer serves you, and a new chapter drenched in light begins to unfold. Type Amen if you believe in God. This night is charged with divine weight. Every star overhead testifies that heaven has marked you for renewal. At midnight, the scroll of your life is touched by God's own hand, and a shift occurs. The doors that resisted you will creak open, and opportunities you thought missed will stand before you once again. Hear this, your waiting has not been in vain. Tonight, heaven leans close, and angels align their wings to escort you into a new reality. Between one breath and the next, a transformation awakens. The clock strikes, and what seemed delayed will suddenly be set in motion. You may have thought today would end as just another day, but heaven has woven tonight with strands of destiny. When the last second of this day slips into silence, watch as chains fall quietly, doors open softly, and miracles enter without announcement. Beloved, let your heart not grow weary. This night has been chosen, set apart, drenched in divine oil. The moment midnight comes, a fragrance of breakthrough will spread through your life. What was hidden is revealed. What was closed is opened. What was heavy is lifted. Type Amen if you believe in God. This is not coincidence. This whisper is heaven's reminder. You are standing at the edge of release. The midnight hour has been consecrated for your breakthrough. As the clock turns, heaven will rewrite the ending and crown your tomorrow with beginnings you cannot yet see. Your soul has been pacing in silence, waiting for a sign. Tonight, heaven answers with certainty. It is time. The midnight hour does not only mark the passing of a day, it marks the unlocking of your destiny. Watch, for suddenly the impossible will become possible. The divine says, pause and listen. Midnight approaches not with emptiness but with promise. When the hour turns, the chains that bound you lose their grip. When the silence deepens, the heavens roar in your favor. This night will not pass without leaving its mark of blessing upon you. There are nights written into the fabric of eternity as moments of change. This is one of them. At midnight, your name is lifted in the courts of heaven. The sound of breakthrough is being released, echoing forward into the days ahead. The Spirit speaks, tonight is holy. This hour holds weight far beyond what you see. As the clock strikes, something ancient and divine touches your path. You will feel the shift not only in your circumstances but in the very air around you. This night is drenched in prophecy. Do not doubt it. When midnight arrives, the veil thins, and what has been kept from you begins to reveal itself. A new door cracks open. A new alignment is set in place. Your tomorrow has already been written in victory. Type Amen if you believe in God. Do not let your eyes grow dim in weariness. Tonight heaven has prepared a gift wrapped in silence. It will be revealed in the moment between endings and beginnings. At midnight, destiny stirs and the story begins to tilt in your favor. Beloved, tonight is different. The stars overhead align with precision, whispering of a new path before you. At the crossing of midnight, an unseen hand rewrites your chapter. Suddenly, things that resisted you yield. Suddenly, Prayers you forgot you prayed begin to bloom. Listen, my child. You are standing in an hour where heaven bends close. At midnight, the divine will weave threads of grace into your story. What you thought delayed is not denied. What you thought impossible is already stirring into reality. Heaven speaks softly but with force tonight. The hour before you is anointed. As the clock shifts, so will your season. Old doors will close gently and new doors will stand open, waiting for your step. This is not just another ending of a day. This is a divine turning point. At midnight, heaven stretches out its hand to you. Receive it. Walk into what has been prepared, for your steps are already ordered into breakthrough. Type Amen if you believe in God. There is a sacred hush over your night. It is not emptiness, it is preparation. Heaven holds its breath as your story aligns with divine timing. At midnight, the atmosphere will shift, and you will feel the release as light breaks into your path. Your journey has led you here to this exact moment. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is delayed. Tonight, heaven writes new across your spirit. When midnight arrives, you step into fresh beginnings. The midnight hour is not random. It is holy. It carries the sound of chains breaking and doors unlocking. As you cross into the new day, heaven ushers you into a destiny shift that cannot be reversed. This night has been circled in eternity as yours. Heaven waited for you to arrive here. At midnight, light bursts into the shadows and clarity begins to replace confusion. You will know that this hour was chosen for you. Type Amen if you believe in God. Do not think this is small. At midnight, the unseen is stirred. What seemed impossible yesterday becomes possible today. What was silent becomes alive. Heaven sings your name across eternity tonight. This whisper comes not to flatter you but to awaken you. The night is charged with power. At midnight, the hand of God writes something new into your days. You will see the evidence soon. Beloved, let peace fill you now. At midnight, the angels move. What has felt delayed shifts suddenly. Your prayers have not been ignored, they have been gathering, and tonight they begin to fall like rain. You are stepping into sacred time. The midnight hour holds a release so strong that it will echo into your future. Watch as heaven places before you the very breakthrough your spirit has longed to see. Type Amen if you believe in God. Beloved child, heaven has not forgotten your cries. The midnight hour holds more than silence. It holds release. The vault of provision is opening with your name engraved upon it. What you thought was lost will find its way back multiplied. Even your finances, once dry as dust, will overflow like rivers, and you will know it was no hand but God's that made it happen. Type Amen if you believe in God. The Spirit whispers tonight, I have seen your secret sacrifice. Nothing you gave, nothing you sowed was overlooked. Now the time of return arrives. In the days ahead, your table will be filled with increase. Watch as unexpected deposits and divine credits appear where once there was lack. Your emptiness will become a testimony of abundance. You have looked at numbers that did not add up, accounts that spoke of emptiness, but heaven says, child, I add where the world subtracts. I multiply where the world divides. Soon you will witness money arriving from unexpected places, gifts, clearings, opportunities, all sent by my hand to confirm my covenant with you. Beloved, the drought is ending. The fields of your finances have appeared barren, but the rain is falling now. What you sowed in tears you will reap in joy. Bank accounts, contracts, and open doors will become the canvas of my miracle, painted with my abundance. Do not fear the lack you see, for heaven is already filling what was empty. A surprise is approaching. A letter, a transfer, a sudden call that shifts everything. You will no longer ask, how will I make it? But you will say, truly God has made a way where none existed. Your obedience has written your name on heaven's storehouse. Tonight the vault opens. You will see provision pour into your hands in a way that leaves no doubt. It was divine. The miracle will not just be numbers, but peace, security, and freedom rising within you. The Spirit says, I am the God of more than enough. What has been withheld will be released. What was blocked will flow. Not only will your needs be met, but your overflow will bless others. Your accounts will tell the story of heaven's generosity. This night carries the scent of abundance. The ledger of heaven shows your faithfulness, and now the repayment is ready. Where you once counted coins, you will soon count blessings. Where you once stretched, you will soon overflow. Type Amen if you believe in God. Beloved, I saw the nights you stayed awake worrying if there would be enough. I collected every tear and every prayer. Now the answer comes in fullness. Watch as the supply arrives not once but again and again. I am your provider and I will not fail you. The windows of heaven open wide over your life tonight. A supernatural deposit is about to touch your reality. What the enemy tried to drain will be replenished sevenfold. You will marvel as resources chase after you instead of you chasing after them. Do not fear the emptiness you see, for it is only the stage upon which my abundance will be revealed. I am sending you help, unexpected provision, and opportunities that will feel like miracles. You will know it was my hand when doors swing wide in your favor. Your struggle with finances is not your final chapter. Tonight, heaven rewrites your story. What once brought anxiety will bring peace. What once brought fear will bring testimony. My child, abundance is not a distant dream, it is on its way into your hands. Beloved, I release over you the oil of multiplication. Just as I multiplied loaves and fish, I will multiply what is in your hands. Expect increase where you saw decrease. Expect return where you thought loss. Expect harvest where you saw nothing but barren ground. Type Amen if you believe in God. The unseen realm stirs tonight with your name. Your accounts are not just numbers, they are instruments of testimony. Very soon you will say, "Surely God has favored me," when deposits, gifts, and unexpected inflows shift the atmosphere of your life. Child of destiny, I am not only giving you provision, I am giving you overflow. Others will see what I do in your life and know it was heaven. You will be blessed, but more than that, you will become a blessing, distributing abundance as my vessel. Heaven's storehouse has been opened, and I am pouring into your life. The very areas where you experienced drought will now gush with streams of supply. Do not be surprised when favor comes through sources you never considered. Your wait is over. The cry of your heart has been heard. I have orchestrated miracles in your finances that will arrive suddenly. The very place you saw lack will become the place where my abundance is. Type Amen if you believe in God visible. The vault of heaven has shifted. The blessing that was stored up for you is being released now. Expect transactions that favor you, debts that dissolve, and provision that multiplies. This is the moment I prove I am your provider. Beloved, the currency of heaven is faith and you have spent it well. Now the return flows back into your life. The ledger of your spirit is full, and soon the ledger of your hands will reflect it. Watch the overflow. The Spirit whispers, prepare for surprise. It will not be small. It will not be ordinary. It will arrive in ways that make you gasp, for I delight to show you that I am the one who provides. You thought you were overlooked, but heaven has not forgotten you. The accounts that looked barren are about to bloom. What seemed like numbers in red will shift into testimonies of green, and you will marvel at the transformation. Type Amen if you believe in God. This night carries a miracle hidden in its silence. Tomorrow will tell the story, but tonight heaven releases it. Expect provision to find you, favor to open doors, and blessings to show up at your table. Beloved, when you wake, the weight of lack will feel lighter. I am sending help into your finances, health, and relationships. Each area of your life will carry evidence that heaven intervened. You stood faithful with little, and now I entrust you with much. The increase that is coming is not random, it is a divine reward. Watch as opportunities appear that carry not only money but peace and joy. The harvest season has come. You sowed seeds of faith and heaven counted them. Now the ground shakes with abundance. Expect sudden release. Expect open doors. Expect miracles in your accounts and beyond. Type Amen if you believe in God. Heaven's ledger does not lie. I have marked every moment of your trust, and now I release abundance over you. Your storehouses will swell, your burdens will lift, and your heart will overflow with gratitude. What once drained you will now sustain you. The places of your greatest lack will transform into the ground of your greatest testimony. Finances will rise, but so will your faith, and the world will know I am with you. Do not mistake this as coincidence. Heaven has scheduled your increase. You will see the numbers rise, the doors open, and the opportunities align. This is the proof of my covenant with you. The miracle coming is not small. It is weighty. It is undeniable. Your accounts will testify. Your table will overflow. And your spirit will sing, "The Lord H.